99 miles per hour to finish him off. And now it's Juan Soto. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. That one out to right. Abreu settles underneath it. 2 down. Let's take a peek at the Mets lineup here. Seeing this righty-heavy lineup must be licking their chops with a lefty on the mound.
Now, to me, Boog, it shows the manager's trying to set these players up to have a big game. Facing an opposite-handed pitcher, you only get a fraction of a second longer to see the ball and decide to swing, but that can be the difference between a line drive and a swinging strike.
Mark Vientos stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Swing at a ball lifted to center field. Brings it in for the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the first. 0-0. Back inside Fenway Park. And on the hill in this one, Kodai Senga.
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Jarren Duran. Not close with that one, and it's 1-0. And another ball. Just missed. That one finds the zone, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And now it's Alex Bregman. That one misses. 1-0.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boo.
Next offering in there for a strike. And 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Gone and to the deepest part of the park. He'll circle the bases and they jump out front. It's 2-0.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And it's Rafael Devers in the box. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. And he's out, trying for 2.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double, but unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
Now batting Tristan Casas. First pitch, and he just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
That one missed. That misses the zone. 3-1. 1 out, bases empty. That one is absolutely belted. Into the monster seats and gone. That one felt good. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here's Trevor Story now. That one outside, and that is ball 1. Red Sox already leading. And a big swing and a miss.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And that's downstairs. And it's 2-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. And it remains 2-2. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Masataka Yoshida now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Two outs, base is empty. And there's a ball. Just missed. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. To the right side. Toss to Alonso, and that is the inning. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 3-0. Back in Boston, all set for the start of the inning. And now Pete Alonso. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
Crochet back to work. And a foul ball. Crochet, an all-star a season ago, 25 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And that's downstairs and outside. Making the calls behind the plate in this one is Woody Keller.
Yeah, and Woody does a pretty good job back there, Boog. He's got a pretty fair strike zone most of the time. Maybe some inconsistency here or there, but usually he's back there doing a solid job.
1-2 now.
2-2.
And downstairs. That one is blasted left field towards the monster. Over the monster. And they cut into the deficit. It's 3-1.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Brandon Nimmo. Just missed.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter. Pretty smart not to serve something up for him right there. He's really good at hitting the first pitch.
And that one is lifted in the air. Abreu pulls it down. One down.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Starling
Marte up to hit. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
No ball. 1 strike.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Now here is Tyrone Taylor. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
Marte over at first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. He's got it. And there are 2 outs.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And stepping in for New York, Francisco Alvarez. Swings through that one for strike one.
No balls. One strike.
And it's fouled away. Two outs. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. And out of here. He deposits that one into the monster seats. Second home run of the inning for him. And this game is tied. It's 3-3.
No matter how this outing ends, that pitch is going to haunt him for a while. An 0-2 mistake. That's supposed to be a pitch out of the zone. He left it in a spot that the hitter could do some damage with, and that's exactly what he did.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. So up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. And a ground ball to first and a foul ball. Tied up here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. But two round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. We're tied now with 3 apiece. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's a guy, Chris's highlights include some of the best throws from the outfield that you will ever see. Definitely one of the best arms of the sport. And that one is downstairs. And that's ball one.
Yeah, the infielders and the catcher can never give up on a play, because if this guy thinks he has a chance, he's going to throw it from the warning track if he has to.
Yeah, that's fouled off. And that misses. They're now 3-1. There's a swing and a miss. Singy wasn't very sharp in the first. Got hit around a little bit. Just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be, because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location. Sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. And it's off the top of the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3. He's not stopping. On his way home. Plays the plate, and he's out. He tried for the inside the Parker, and he couldn't make it.
Catcher, Connor Wong.
Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. First offering, and it just misses. Foul ball there. Swings through that one for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Just misses with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a foul ball. He stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes. but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is into dirt.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Cedar Rafaela up next for the Red Sox. He's someone that you might not describe as having elite level speed, but he can absolutely move, and it is a factor in his game.
Well, this guy's definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there. That one drilled left field. That's back there. And it bangs off the monster. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and the Red Sox have the lead.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Put a pretty good swing on that one as he drove it out to deep left. Didn't quite have the right combination of launch angle and exit velocity to get it over the fence, but you're never going to be disappointed with extra bases.
So the batting order turns over. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Cut on and lifted in the air. Nimmo. 2 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Alex Bregman.
Here's Alex Bregman. He's already homered here in this one.
Boog, here's someone that loves playing at home, and who can blame him? His numbers are historically better, and he's already 1 for 1 out of the chute.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
What's a good pitch there? Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And another ball. Rafael Devers on deck for Boston. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
So here we go again with the walks. It's been a real struggle finding the zone for him in the past. Now, even if they get out of this jam, these walks add pressure and stress to the entire team.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Rafael Devers. In for a strike, 0-1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Ball.
This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. To third, tag, got him. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now a 4-3 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Nobody out. Lindor has a chance to tie it. He led the game off with a strikeout. And looking to get on base in this plate appearance. Check swing called strike. And that's strike 1.
Well, these Mets doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
And that one hammered. Head towards the monster. And it hits off the monster. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. That pitch came off the bat really well into center field, and he clearly put a nice swing on it. And anytime you can get one to drop in out there, you know you stung it pretty good, because it seems like center fielders these days, to a man, these guys can run down just about everything hit their way.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Juan Soto up now for the Mets.
No.
Just missed. Lindor stands at second with no outs. That's way outside, and a count 2-1. Stays alive. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Late cutting action to get the swing and miss right there. And that's just really hard to account for as a hitter when you're seeing the fastball all the way, and then just at the last moment it darts away from you and you can't reach it.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Flied to right his first time. Check swing, no appeal. Man at second. There's the strike.
Well, baseball is coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all four corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fights it off. He'll see another.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. And there's a foul ball. And that's in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox 4 and the Mets 3.
For the Red Sox, third baseman, Rafael Devers.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. It's 0-1.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Ground ball right side. Toss to Alonso. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman, Tristan Casas.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Tristan Casas.
You only live once, you gotta live it up. Yes, my red tie with your red dress.
First
Ball.
pitch doesn't find the zone.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the distance.
Can't glove it cleanly. Gets off a throw, and they get it. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things
Now
up for the
batting,
out.
shortstop, Trevor Story.
Here's Story now. Struck out swinging his first time. Fastball for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
That one fouled off. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, he missed
One
badly
ball,
with that
2
0-2
strikes.
fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
2 down, nobody on. This one high in the air to left center. Taylor sizes this one up. Hauls it in to end the inning. Brandon Nimmo
Leading off
up now for the Mets.
Left
He's 0
fielder,
for
Brandon
1.
Nimmo.
That clips the corner.
Ball.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Nimmo lifts one in the air deep to right field. Back there. And that one's off the wall. Safe at second with nobody out, and he represents the tying run.
Now batting,
He
designated
hit that
hitter,
ball really
Starling
well to
Marte.
deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. And next for the Mets, Starling Marte. In the air out to center. It's going to fall for a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score, and it's an RBI
Now
single.
batting,
It's
for the fielder,
4-4.
Tyrone
Comes through
Taylor.
with the RBI. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Go ahead run on base. And now Tyrone Taylor. Swing at a chopper. Devers zips it across. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to
Now
move the
batting,
runner up
catcher,
and give your
Francisco
team a chance to score the
Alvarez.
go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Alvarez takes low, second trip to the plate in this one. Some early action out there in the bullpen. Josh Winkowski getting loose out there. Bernardino warming up as well. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. And that's down and away. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Oh, he hit him. And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes
Now
on
batting,
him,
second
and he hit him.
baseman,
And now
Luis
Alex Cora
Angel
is out of the
Acuna.
dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Crochet departs, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
Richard
Red Sox.
Fitz gets handed the rock out of the
Number
pen.
80.
So at this point of the ball game, we're
Richard
talking about
Fitz.
middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm. coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
And it's 1-1. Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort
Now
there.
batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
And now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 2.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
That one misses. Ball 1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
2-0 to count.
Tied at 4. And another ball. Two aboard, 2 outs. And a slider in there for a strike. And that'll load the bases.
Well, that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
Soto.
2 outs, bases full. Juan Soto now 0 for 2 in this one. Inside, and it's 1-0. Swinging a foul out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Popped in the air, left field. And that's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even now at 4 apiece. It's Major League Baseball on the show. So stepping in for Boston, Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat.
Masataka Yoshida.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now. This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
And next for the Red Sox, Wilyer Abreu. On the inside corner for a strike.
So they forced the starter to put in a lot of work, and they've been able to get to him for some runs. And hopefully that bullpen phone is working today.
Bounding ball here, rolls foul. 1 down, base is empty. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Backed off the plate that time.
Ball 2.
Got him. And now 2 gone.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good 2-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Connor Wong up next for the Red Sox. Walked his first time. That one's in there. Strike 1. Two outs. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. And that's strike 2.
No balls. 2 strikes.
That one hit to right. Soto makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing here this half. We're headed to the 5th, and we are tied 4-4. So digging in,
Leading
Mark
off for the
Vientos.
Mets, third baseman, Mark Vientos.
Fitz back to work. Outside, and that's ball 1. Fitz, in his rookie season, 25 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2021. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him.
Now
He wasn't
batting
able to
the
elevate it,
first
but he
baseman,
put a
Pete
great swing
Alonso.
on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Go ahead run on base. Pete Alonso, the next to hit. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Left fielder,
Seems like he got
Brandon
exactly
Nimmo.
what he was looking for right there. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
First and second, no outs. So up next for New York, Brandon Nimmo. That's hard hit on the line. Rafaela snags it on the run. And he makes it up to third with one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
And that's outside.
In this situation, the batter's got to know what the pitcher's trying to do to him, and that's trying to get him to hit the ball on the ground, get 2 for 1. You got to look for something up in the zone. At worst case scenario, you deliver the sacrifice fly.
Now this is a rocket to left. Drops into the glove. Runner tags from third. He'll score on the sac fly. 5-4 now as they take the lead.
Oh, he hit that one pretty well. I think it would have been a lot more than a sac fly if not for that nice play by the outfielder to track it down. Good job of getting the run in.
And next for the Mets, Tyrone Taylor. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. 2. In the air, right field. And it falls. And now 2 aboard.
I feel like I've seen more balls, and this is speaking as a former outfielder, former center fielder, but more balls in this game just out of the reach. Sometimes the angle's not great. Other times, just got to give credit because the hitters hit the ball really hard. It jumped off the bat. But one thing we do know is warmer temperatures are very, very favorable for the hitters.
And fouled off. Alonso, the lead runner at second. Taylor at first, 2 out of the inning. And now 1 and 2. That one missed.
2-2.
Upstairs. High fly ball out towards left center. And that's the 3rd out. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Red Sox 4. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Cedar Rafaela doubled his first time.
Rafaela.
Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Upstairs. And it's 1 and 2. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Left fielder, Jaron Duran.
Now batting Jaron Duran. He is singled and he is fly to left. And that one fouled off. The Red Sox down by a run. Last half of inning number 5. Up and in. 1 and 1. That one is upstairs. Ground ball to the right side. And foul ball. 2-2 now. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Now it's Alex Bregman. Close one, doesn't get the call. 1-0. Just missed. Action in the Mets bullpen. Danny Young, the left-hander, up and throwing. Nunez, the right-hander, also getting loose. The wind to kick the 2-0. And another ball. Rafael Devers waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
To the right side. He steps on the bag. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Red Sox go down quietly. They trail it 5-4. One-run game. Luis Angel Acuna up now for the Mets. Anything in particular stand out to you as far as moments at Fenway Park?
Wow, you know, it's unfortunate because I remember as an Oakland A's player, we were up in the series against the Red Sox, 2-0. All we needed to do was close out a Saturday night ball game. We went extra innings. The Red Sox won that ball game. And then Sunday, they pushed the series by winning Game 4 back to Oakland for Game 5. And unfortunately, they won Game 5 as well.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. First pitch misses. That was 2003, and the Red Sox would eventually get their hearts broken by Aaron Boone, but end the curse a year later. Yeah, that's fouled off. On the ground to first. Fires to second for one. On to first, double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Juan Soto. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Red Sox 4. Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Danny Young.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
3-4-5 due up for the home team. Rafael Devers up to hit.
Baseman, Rafael Devers.
Right through there for a strike. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets. Jose Butto appears to be getting loose. Minter getting cranked up as well.
Ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Just off the outside part of the plate.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Next offering upstairs. Tristan Casas in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing a walk. Very gritty.
Tristan Casas up next for the Red Sox.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. And what you tell yourself is that I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
On the ground, 2 ball. Boots it. Safe at first without a throw. Let's see how they rule this one.
Up next, for
I
the
think he
Red
just
Sox.
rushed that one. Great chance to turn 2. And as an infielder on a play like that, I think guys can get a little excited and forget to make the play one step at a time. Could have been 2 outs. Instead, they get none.
Here's Trevor Story. And that one fouled off. Check swing, and he went 0-2.
0-2.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's the DH, Masataka Yoshida.
Designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
Fought off foul. And that is out of play. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Nice job behind the plate there.
Now batting, the right fielder,
Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that one missing low. Devers, the lead runner, out at second. Casas on at first with 2 down.
Outside.
And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Squeezes it, and that is the inning. Boston strands a pair, still down a run. It's 5-4. Well, 1-run game. Mark Vientos up now for the Mets. Outside with a breaking ball. The Red Sox with some bullpen action. Justin Slayton getting ready to go. Chapman, the power lefty, up as well.
Ball inside.
And a foul ball. And that's off the inside edge. And now 3-1. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Now batting, first baseman Pete Alonso.
Here's Pete Alonso. He launched a solo shot back in the 2nd inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
There's a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
That misses. And now it's even 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In the air, foul off first. And out number 1 on the grab.
Man, he just couldn't lay off right there. Those high fastballs, they just look
the
really
Mets,
good
left
because
fielder,
they're eye level,
Nimmo.
but they're just about impossible to get the barrel to.
And stepping in for New York, Brandon Nimmo, 1 for 3. On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3, but he beats it. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Starling Marte up now for the Mets.
Hitter, Starling Marte.
There's the strike.
0-1.
And foul ball. Runner takes off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Into center and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Taylor swings through it for strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a foul out of play. Two on, 2 outs. Foul ball still 0-2.
One, 2.
In the dirt, blocked. No advance. Good job behind the dish. And that one almost got him.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Three-two now.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Francisco Alvarez would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Out to short, Story fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. 2 left for the Mets as they hold on to a 5-4 lead.
Now pitching for
Jose
the New York
Buto
Mets.
on to pitch out of the pen
Number
here.
70.
These are the spots relievers really
Buto.
make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Leading
And now the
off
catcher
for
comes
the
up
Red
to him.
Sox.
Connor Wong.
Catcher Connor Wong.
And that one fouled off. In the air, right side. Soto going after it. He's got it. And there's one down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got
Now
to put it
batting,
into his
center
highest
fielder,
gear and go a long way to track that one
Rafaela.
down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Looking to get the tying run on base. That's a little bit low.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
That one close, ruled a ball. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Next offering in there for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Got him looking. 2 gone now.
Well, big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. That one fouled off. Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. That's off the mark. Now 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now pitching for
The new
Red
pitcher
Sox.
in the game, Justin Slate.
Number 63.
Just trying to keep this one close
Justin
here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
For the Mets.
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. Fouled off down the right side. Slayton, a 6'4" righty, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. And that's in the dirt.
1-1.
Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right side of the infield. Casas makes the grab, 1 down.
Now batting, second baseman, Luis Angel
So
Acuna.
up next for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. In for a strike. 0-1. Boston's bullpen with some activity. Brennan Bernardino, the southpaw, is throwing and getting that sinker dialed in. Strike 2. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the air, out towards left center. Corrals it. 2 away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco
2
Lindor.
outs, base is empty. Here's Francisco Lindor. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Keeps the at bat going with a foul ball. That's down and in.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Full count.
And it's filled up. Juan Soto waiting to hit for the Mets. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. And down on strikes he goes. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Mets 5 and the Red Sox 4. And stepping in for Boston, Alex Bregman. Buto back to work. And that's through there for a strike. Action in the Mets bullpen. Edwin Diaz, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. And fouled off. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
5 foul balls in a row. I have no idea what that feels like, but you got to love this battle. Just wondering who's going to blink first.
Battling here as he fouls it away. The 0-2. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1. Any leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Trying to hold a 1-run lead here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Comes up empty.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
0-2.
And that's outside. And the count 1-2. Well struck deep right field, way back and out of here. And we have a tie ball game. It's 5-5. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. That one almost got him. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. He's under it. Brings it in, and there's 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Trevor Story comes up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, he threw that
No
fastball
ball.
right
One
by him.
strike.
Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for
Ball
later in
one.
this at bat?
And now it's even up. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. Two down, nobody on. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. And a swing and a miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. All even at 5 apiece. Major League Baseball is on the show. Juan Soto now at the plate. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on base and slugging too. And there's a ball.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable, and because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back. And it is gone. A solo shot. And that's how they take the lead. It's 6-5. That's their 3rd home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot. Cutter inside can be a bat breaker. You have to catch it out front to get the barrel to it. Does a really good job recognizing it early, getting the bat head to it, and hitting it out of the ballpark.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Justin Slayton out of the game, and he leaves in a 1-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So
the
here
Red
comes
Sox.
the big lefty, Aroldis
Number
Chapman, to the
44.
mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Mark Vientos will hit next. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and occasionally works in a splitter. Chapman now 1-run game. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. Abreu hauls it in for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete Alonso.
Pete Alonso up now for the Mets. Swing and a miss. The Red Sox
No
with some
ball.
bullpen
One
action.
strike.
Brennan Bernardino up and loosening in the pen. Wilson also getting ready. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. And now the count is even. Next offering is fouled back. Outside low, and the count's even at 2. That one
Full count.
inside. Look out. One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Got him swinging.
Great location with that two-strike fastball. I'll tell you what, as a hitter, you're looking to protect the outside part of the plate, stay back on something off speed. So many times, that location with two strikes, you just can't get around on it, and that's a tough one to compete with.
Nimmo in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. And that one misses up and in. And that is ball one. Goes down looking. And some late inning drama here in the ninth as this homer gives them the lead. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Back after this on the show. Edwin Diaz comes on trying to close it out.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here now the Red Sox team. Masataka Yoshida. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Masataka Yoshida.
There's the strike. And ball one. Facing a closer that delivers big-time velocity.
Well, normally against a big arm with this kind of velocity, you look for the ball down because the fastball up is a little hard to catch up to. But he's shown really good plate discipline by not offering at that last pitch down.
Off the mark good. And now 3-2. Wilyer Abreu in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. One-run game, bottom 9. Some heat there at 98 miles an hour.
Well, that right there is what you want to see out of your closer. Come in and close the door, cancel any hope that opponent has in making some type of comeback in the ball game. Tell you what, that helps him settle in, and that helps everybody else relax a little bit to get these other 2 outs.
Tap foul at the plate. See the velocity 97 with that fastball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First 2 batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
So the Red Sox down to their final out. Here's the catcher, Connor Wong. That's through there for a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Trying to close out a 1-run lead, and the home team trying to pull it out. Next offering in there for a strike. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Diaz is just 1 strike away. Up the middle, Lindor on the run, throw to first, and that is the ball game.
Well, you take a tie ball game into the 9th on the road, you know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom half of that inning. They did just that today. Very well played ball game. Get this win on the road. Everybody's happy with the W.
6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.